All right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel. Guys, hello to each and every one of you. There are already quite a few people here in the chat. I've seen all kinds of folks. Give me just a second. I'm getting one more thing ready here. I am behind because work has been kicking my tail this morning. So we have Tim B in the chat, Mike Curtis, who is a member. Thank you, Mike, in the chat. Let's see, Byron Kennedy, also a Pig Crew member in the chat. Hey, Byron. I'm yelling. Let's see, who else? I know I saw Uncle Cow. Hey, Uncle Cow. It is absolutely hot. Diver Dave was here, but he left. Is that it? Yeah, that's it right now. So let's see who else. Rusty Knife Lover just came in. And our friend Tim S. Hello. Welcome. And I hope you guys are having a good morning, Rusty, out where you are, an afternoon, wherever you guys are, whatever it is. Just scarf down lunch. You can start now. Michael Morgan. All right. So, Michael, I need to ask you, is that Mimo, like Michael Morgan? But I've heard other people saying Mimo. And I'm like, where's me come from when your name is Michael? So I said Mimo. They're saying Mimo, which is right. Like finding Mimo? I don't know. Hey, Vu, what is up, man? Good to see you. Not too much. It's just been one of those crazy mornings as usual, where everything has gone berserko. So I'm going to come on here with you guys for an hour and have some fun because that's what I want to do. I am excited to do so. So got a few things to talk about over here on the table. Got a few things on my notebook here. I actually got to take notes here for about 5 minutes. Can't even see it. It's just blown out. There we go. And we'll go and talk about that. Let's see. Where'd it go? I saw it, Michael. Was supposed to be Mimo, according to JN, but Mimo sort of stuck. See, it should be Mimo. Hey, Planet Poet, what is up? Just bought a black micarta Pinion a few minutes. Did you really? Thank you. Yeah, I saw one come through. I didn't look at who it was because I was like, work was kicking my butt. So thank you very, very much, my friend. Oh, Bluminati, thank you. It's Friday, DSKFS, Pinion. There you go. I like it. I don't even have. There it is. There is our friend, the Daleka, guys. Daleka, salute for you. Give him some Dalekas in the chat, channel members. And Bluminati is one of those, so you can give yourself some if you want. There you go. Daleka's coming at you, and a couple of pit crews there as well. Thank you so much. Mimo doesn't have the same ring. Okay, all right, fine. All right, I'll go with Mimo then. If the crowd is going for Mimo, then I will go for Mimo. Joe Kasparek, what is up? Mike Jernak, another member. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate all you guys. Now, what was I going to say? Poof, right out the ear. I'm sitting here opening my QSP Penguins and my new white smooth. Ooh, Tim's got some cool stuff to open. My Mimo doesn't get to choose which pronunciation of his nickname. Besides, Mimo sounds odd. Okay, so it's Mimo. All right, fine. I'll still screw it up, Byron, because that's what I do best, is I just say the wrong thing at times. Oh, by the way, Bluminati, I did not give you an air horn. We've got to take care of that. Air horn, good to go. Thank you very, very much. By the way, did any of you guys get on Mattis Factions Live the other day where every time somebody gave a super chat, he would do the screaming goat? Holy crap, that was starting to blow my ears out, man. It was very funny, but it was also very loud, extremely loud. Odd indeed. Mimo. I like Mimo. I don't know. I guess I'm weird. David Iverson, what is going on, David? Good to see you today. Now, a couple things. Guys, I always say weekend review. I go over some stuff. So we are at 3,850 some odd subscribers. I think like 53. So we're like less than 150 away from 4,000 subscribers. Now, I did an unboxing. If you haven't watched it yet, I did an unboxing of some really cool hanks from Issuing Stitches last night. You got this rock and roll one and this awesome solar system one. And then we've got, and that was donated by Issuing Stitches. Oh man, my tripod is still back here. That looks terrible. Hang on. Clean up on aisle 3. All right. There we go. And then we got some KPL that was donated by our friends at Knife Pivot Lube. That'll be in that 4,000 subscriber giveaway. And then we got 2 Olights, 2 i3T EOSs. I got these. I bought them from White Mountain Knives and used my own code. So really cool. These will be, there'll be 2 packages, a knife in each one, and then you'll have a flashlight, a Hank, and a bottle of KPL. So I think those are going to be really cool. So only 150 subs to go. So hopefully that'll go pretty quick and we can do a giveaway, man. I am very excited. Thumbs up. Everybody hit that thumbs up. Thanks, Tim B. This week I bought a Brian Brown Jaeger. Woo! The Bridgeport 395 Vera Impulse and a Pinion. Woo! Yeah, I have a few. Hey, Manny Z, thank you for being here. I have a couple of pre-orders out there right now, and I might end up with another one at some point, but just trying to be careful, guys. You know, when you're doing a business thing like this, I'm just being real careful until I get fully, funded and everything. And I've been using some of my own money. And so I'm not buying knives because I'm using some of my own money on some of the things I've been buying. So it is what it is. Craig Hamilton is still alive. I'm glad, Craig. That is a very good thing to hear. Sheep's Foot Griptilian. Very nice. Very nice, Mr. Michael. There's no giveaway, Satisfaction. I was talking about your goat sounds. I did my air horn and said, at least it's not as loud as Maddie's goat, screaming goat. No, it was pretty funny. I was laughing my butt off, but man, was it loud. Woo! Oh, gosh. But I'm so glad to see you monetize, man. It was really kind of a celebration. It was a lot of fun. All right. And then just wanted to thank all the Pit Crew and Patreon members that are here, of course. Thanks to each and every one of you. And guys, speaking of Weekend Review, if you missed Monday night, the KF Live, you should go back and watch it because Stas and I had a fun time. Every time he's on, there's people you can see that, I kind of click with. Me and Stas have a good time together. Obviously, me and JB do. Brent, Backpack B, and Kevin left, even though he's a whack job. No, I'm just kidding. What did I miss? What was a Mach 51? I missed something. Did you just yes, I did too. Yeah, that's funny. Hey, Sharp Guy, what is going on? Yeah, we'll talk about what we're carrying here in just a minute. So yeah, I thought Stasa was awesome. He answered some really good questions. You guys gave some awesome questions, and I will definitely have him on some more. I know he's going to start doing his own lives, and that is awesome because he is a great, great dude. Oh, no, I did not give away the Mach 51. Not at all. Hey, Scott N., what is going on, my friend? Thank you for all you do with all the scheduling and everything. I appreciate it. All right, so let's go ahead and start pocket checks. There's 26 of you. That'll make it a little easier for me to read through. And then we'll talk about the Pinion update, and then we'll go through the week, and then we'll just have some fun. Dang, I missed. No, my Mach 51 is right here. Right here. You guys want to hear something really funny? No, I better not tell you guys that. I don't know if I should tell you guys that. I don't think I should, but I'll tell you anyway. So sitting right here, you're not going to believe this. Sitting right here is another Mach 51. And this one, it goes to my friend that actually helped fund the prototypes for the, and we've squared it back up, but he helped fund the prototypes for the Mach 51. And so I gave him one as sort of his thank you. And he didn't want me to send it because he was scared it would get lost in the mail. And he's planning on coming here this fall. And he just told me to hold on to it. So it's literally just sitting here in the drawer with his name on a sticky note. And apparently there's some extra stickers in there too, which is great. Oh, neat. So yeah. Oh, no, those are his stickers. That's why, you dummy. Leave them in there. But yeah, I just thought that was funny. Uh-oh, people are dropping their pocket checks. Let me get going here. I'm jawing and missing it. Let's see, who was first? Rusty, nope. Plenipote with the Pena Bravo and Natural Micarta today. All right. Rusty's got the SMKW Spyderco coin, Spyderco Paramilitary 2 and Crew Carta. Woo! Spidey Chef customized by Scott at Big Bore. Dragonfly 2 Warncliffe, Fisher Space Pen, Rovivon A1 flashlight. If you guys don't follow Rusty, you should do that on Instagram. He shows his carry every day, and it's really cool. Buck Huxby, Best Tech Beluga, and Rough Rider 222 for Joe. Very cool, Joe. Kasparek. Red Finch Runtley, Finch 1934 prototype. Angry Watermelon and Baby B. Wait, that's Big Red EDC. Everybody, look who's here. It's our friend, JB. Hello, JB. What's up, dude? Good morning. Good to see you. We haven't talked yet, but I've been going crazy. Hey, Excalibur. Who else am I missing? Am I missing anybody else? I hope not. If I am, yell at me. In the pocket today, Olight Warrior Mini 2, O-Pin Mini O-Pry, and Finch's Devil's Finger for Mr. Tim S. for Red Finch Friday. Remember, everyone deployed, everybody. Let's see. Who else have we got here? Kaiser Drop Bear Gunmetal for Vu. Very cool. Case Marilla Magnicut, Case Peanut, and Classic SD for Mike Curtis, another channel member. And by the way, JB is as well. I forgot about that. All of Casey's knives are guaranteed by the Killer Bunny. Very good, sharp guy. Let's see. Did you see the Vosteed pry bar? No, I didn't. Interesting. The revised version of the Kaiser Doman. Do not sleep on this one. It's fantastic, says Craig. Very, very cool. Good to know. David Iverson with the Remember Everyone deployed red Friday carry, red, white, and blue Hogue Deca, red Victorinox Alox Pioneer X, red Hinderer Investigator Pin, Leatherman Skeletal CX, Olight I1R Pro Stars and Stripes Edition, and the Zombie i5R and a Forest Tank. Very cool. Asher Spiro for Uncle Cow, and a cat who's trying to eat his sandwich. Get his sandwich. That's not good. Gerber Propel Downrange Auto for Sharp Guy. That Kaiser Doman is a fire, says Vu. Very cool. Howdy, howdy, Mr. Freak Show. Welcome, welcome. I guess I should say I hope you're busy today, but I hope it's Friday, man. You're allowed to not be. Michael Morgan's got the Holy Towser, purple micarta, bronze hardware. Very cool. Is that it? Did I get everybody? That's everybody I've seen. So let's see what I've got here. I didn't go red today because, yeah, I'm me. I went Frame Lock Friday, so we've got the awesome. I haven't got to carry my own knives enough lately, so had to do this. This is my Nimble X from Emp Edc. I love this guy. I have my own knives today. Can you guys believe that? I also had the Pena Caballero in the fifth pocket. Almost forgot, says Plenipote. We're extremely busy today, says Jeremy. Very good. Glad to hear it. Shieldin Bulbasaur, blacked out Best Tech Operator, blacked out Kubi Tidius or 322, blacked out Malia, blacked out CGRB Ruffian, red black carbon fiber button lock, Feldspar for Bluminati. Holy moly, lots of blacked out going on today, man. Oh, and my CRKT Provoke. Don't forget that. Is that one blacked out too? Carrying my Kaiser Cormorant in green micarta, says twang thang. I can't talk, dudes. I have a Z-Wear Shaman and a mini titanium monolock. Very cool for Manny. Awesome. No carry this week. I'm at IAFF, the condo in South Carolina for a break, says the Excalibur. As I'm IAFF. I don't know. Back home in hot South Florida next week with the collection. Gotcha. For what it is. I'm sure it's fine. Got an off-grid backcountry fixie, off-grid all-day fixie, a neck knife, and Cold Steel Recon 1 for Byron Kennedy. Very cool. Is the Nimble as cool as everyone says? I haven't brought myself to order one with the pre-order for the Nimble W. Yeah, I didn't care for the small original Nimble as much as everyone else, simply because it's just not enough blade. You're up here, and that's about all the blade you have on that one. This one, you've got plenty of blade. Great. I mean, you got all the different fidget methods. You have a great slicey thin blade. Yeah, I personally think it's that good. Oh, I got you. You're supposed to be at. I mean, to each their own, but I dig it. I mean, I really do. It's a great blade shape for me, and really, really good. All right. So, what was the second knife, Casey? You might want to show them that. Where'd I put it? Oh yeah, it's in this pocket down here. Okay. Second knife is the Finch 1929 in olive wood. Look at that, guys. So I got Finch Friday, just not the red part. That olive wood is absolutely good. And I have not, I've seen all kinds of people doing pocket checks with these. I've not seen one without stunning grain. The grain on these, the one JB got is crazy. And I've seen others like that too. So I mean, just look at that. Listen to that. Oh, yeah. That is just fire. And then, of course, all the usual stuff. I will show you this. The Hank today, I got to show off this Hank because every time I carry it, I got to show it. This is my Lone Star Hanks Ren and Stimpy Hank. I just love this Hank. It's so funny. It makes me laugh. I like to laugh. I don't get enough laughs, so if something makes me laugh, I definitely treasure that. And then, you know, got my Parker Jotter pen, Parker Jotter pen. And which flashlight do I have? I have the IXV little O-light today. Yeah, the grain on yours is gorgeous, Tim. It really is. So that's what I've got today. If I missed anybody, please let me know. There are 35 people in here. Happy, joy. Exactly, Matisfaction. And I can't sing it or I'll get like dinged. So bummer. Bunch of meanies. But yeah, I dig it very, very much. So, all right. I think, yeah, there's enough people in here. Let's do a quick Pinion update. I don't have one to show. Daggone it. So they are currently at the following. There is one in transit to Zach stuff. There is one that just arrived with 814 EDC, Alex, and he did a little opening, like showing it off on his short yesterday. And the third one is still with Metal Complex. He's working on getting his review done, and then that one will be going to Tyler over there at Knives, Guns, and Gains. What did he used to be? EDC Gear something. Man, my hat is all sorts of, or my head is crooked, or something's happening. I think it's the hat is all screwed up. But anyway, all right. So that's where they are. So be looking for those videos. So guys, and if that was you, Plenipote, we're gonna celebrate with you, man. He says that he was that last order. So with the order that just came through a little bit ago, with Plenipote's order, we have sold. And I say we because I can't. There's no way I could do this. I feel like Kevin always talks about his business partner. I mean, you guys are my business partners. I mean, some of you have been so great about really sharing things and being on board. But that was the 250th knife sold. How about them apples? So from 72 and let's just say it, failure with the Mach 51 to 250 knives sold and still moving along. I had several people tell me on the Knife Junkie stream and on Kevin's stream last night that they were going to buy today because payday. Had one person buy right. Yeah, sure. Why not? There's no shares, Michael, but if there were, sure. Yeah, there you go, Rusty. He did do the unboxing, and it was a very positive unboxing. Very, very awesome. I thought it was, he definitely was very kind with the unboxing. The way it works is he'll record his review, but it probably won't run for a couple weeks. Now, Bob the Knife Junkie is supposed to release his today. So I'm looking forward to that. That should give us a little bump as well. Okay, so update number 1 is 250 sold. Update number 2 is as of 2:30 last night. Well, actually, this morning when I replied to the last email at like 7 a.m., which I got about 5 hours of sleep, because I was up talking to Kubi, going back and forth on a couple of things, just making sure they had all their ducks in a row, everything right. There were a couple of things, discrepancies on some paperwork. So I wanted to make sure. And there was one little tweak they had made to the drawing because I asked them something, but I didn't really want it changed. I just asked a question. Does that make sense? So I had to work them back to where I wanted them. So I was up till 2:30 doing that. But I sent them the money on Monday for the deposit, and we are officially on the same page on the order. So I have signed off on the order. So the order is in. Now, probably won't start on it till Monday because, again, I didn't approve it till first thing this morning, which is like, 8 o'clock Friday night their time. So, but I am very cool, Manny. I did see your name come through. I'm trying not to call people out and say thank you for buying unless they want me to, if that makes any sense. But since you said it, thank you very much. And thanks to everybody who's purchased one. Hey, Rodrigo, appreciate you. And if you can't, I get it. Even at $75 or $85, I know how hard it is to plop that down sometimes. So if you can't, please, no pressure, no shame, no anything. I appreciate who you are, how you participate with the channel or with me or whatever. I just want to make that clear. But it does mean a lot knowing that I went from not getting over the line to the relief and the excitement. This is what I told Matt last night, Matt's Faction. I said, I'm excited to, have the redemption for sure, but I'm more excited about just getting a design that I feel passionate about into people's hands. That's really where I'm at. That's how excited I am. So the order is placed. They've had the money for 4 days now to do that. I've started purchasing other things. There was a great sticker deal, so I bought a bunch of stickers. I've got to buy boxes. I've got to buy label printer and labels and tape, and I got to do all that stuff. But I got at least 60 days to do that. Man, how come my flag keeps going? Hold on, flag keeps going crooked on me. Can't have a crooked American flag. Can't do that. Yeah, Matt's Faction. I'm beyond excited, man, because again, I can't even hold one up because I don't have it. But like if I hold this thing, I know how it feels in my hand. I just know how good this knife feels in my hand. And I know that one does as well. And I'm just excited for some of you to pull one of these out of the box for the first time, those that didn't get to see it at Blade Show, and just go, oh, I get it. Okay. And then, of course, you have the idea of the value, because I've got 14 C28 and either G10 or micarta, but then you've got, you'll have the milled pivot. And, I just think it's a more premium knife for what you're paying. You're getting touches that you don't normally get from, let's say, if it was just a Kubi knife. And that's kind of what I look at. Let's see. Can you work on Lynch making more ice blue Damascus clips? I can ask them. Mike, send me a DM on Instagram and remind me, and I will definitely ask, because he'll do that if people will buy them, because that would look cool on the. Would you put that on the? Oh yeah, on the blue one. Yeah, that would look cool on the blue one. And then you could take that blue one. By the way, this is one of the things we were confirming. Besides the clip is steel. All the other screws are titanium. So Mike, you could go crazy, man. You could have somebody like metallic, like make a really metallic blue, like Jeremy, I bet he could, on all your hardware. You could do that kind of metallic looking blue clip and have the blue. I mean, come on. It's not got the customization that the Mach 51 would have had, but it definitely has some cut. So again, you're not going to get that. Some people, I had a person say to me, why would I buy this knife when I can buy, one for 50 from Kubi? Yeah, but you're not going to get contoured handles for that. first of all. You're not going to get a milled pivot. You're not going to get titanium hardware. And you're certainly not going to get the kind of ergos. And that's just my opinion. So that's really where your value is. Your value is, unfortunately, in this guy, unfortunately for you, just pushing those things. Oh, Mattisfaction said something about the titanium hardware, but I missed it. And now I can't scroll. Where'd it go? Love the, it was Rusty. Love the titanium hardware will likely get lint. Yeah. Again, that's why I did it the way I did it. If you don't like the wire clip, you can get the Lynch clip, and it does fit. And yep. Yeah, Lynch clips do fit. I haven't tried MXG or anything, but the Lynch clips do fit. The wire replacement clips. Make sure you get that. Yep, you get the CEO. You get CEO approved. Oh, Michael. I got to get, that's not going to work though. My boxes are black. I was thinking about like a stamp, a CEO approved stamp. All right, I got to think through that one. Okay, fine. Just curious, do you mean drop or do you, oh, you're not asking me, Byron. I'm sorry. So that's the Pinion update. So over 250, the order is officially placed. We are rolling. Again, I don't know once they get it on the water how long it's going to take to get here. And then it'll be up to me, my family, and maybe Jeremy, Freak Show, coming up and helping getting them QC'd, getting them packaged up. By the way, I want to assure you guys of something really important. Now, I made this complicated on myself. So, for example, if you like do one or two variations, it's going to be pretty simple. By doing the 3-packs and by several people ordering 2, which is awesome, by the way, I have some complication in that it's not just slap a knife in a box and ship it. So Scarlett has been dubbed the final gatekeeper. Okay. So there's going to be printed Excel sheets of who gets what. And she literally, they will not leave the building until she goes through each one and makes sure that person is getting the color they ordered and the number they ordered and so on and so forth. Because when I get going, man, it's, yeah, I get going. It is what it is, man. So I'm very excited. Yep, that's it. I am not throwing her under the bus at all. She will not let a mistake get through, is what I'm saying. There will not be one of those. And you know, I'll sort of double check it myself, and then she'll triple check, is what I'm trying to say. Hey, Andrew, what is up? Good to see you. You got back from your hike. I hope that was good. I know you saw a bald eagle. How cool is that? Oh, dropping knives on keyboards. Yeah, that's me. So that's all your kind of updates. So by the way, let's get this out of the way. Next week, I will be out of town on Friday. I will be out of town for several days. So there would normally be month in review next Friday. And there will be no month in review, either live or taped. You'll get a review next Friday morning, but you won't get week in review, month in review. Just taking a week off because I'll be out of town on work. I'll be working a mountain biking event in West Virginia. And okay, yeah, I got to figure out how to do it though, Matt, because the boxes are black. Maybe I can get a white stamp. I don't know. It'd be funny. I'll come up with some way to do it. Oh, maybe I can get Kubi to print it. If I can come up, I don't know. I'll think about it. It's not the end of the world either way. But so then the following week, somebody help me with the date. That'd be the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. The 5th of August. In place of weekend review, we will do month in review 5 days into the next month for July. JB will join me. So next Friday, no week or month in review. The following Friday, the 5th, month in review for July with JB. So there's your update there. Rusty, stay tuned. I have ideas, but again, not there right now. Not there right now, but I should look. I've admitted already. I should not have done 2 blocks. I should have done jade but it was too late. The ship had sailed by the time Grumpy got all over me about it and other people. And by the time it hit me, crud, I should have done Jade. I couldn't turn around at that point. So maybe down the road, we'll see. My hike at the park turned into a walk at the reservoir. I significantly underestimated the need for bug spray. Oh, no. Oh, no, not good. And I guarantee you, Rusty, we'd be over 300 right now if I had done Jade. I'm new to this. I don't know what the crap I'm doing. There's your admission. But you can tell it's an admission with laughter attached to it, because I don't know about you guys, but it's Friday. I'm done with a really hard work week. Yesterday was crazy, and I am almost completely funded. A little short still on some of the expenses, but really, really close. Awesome, CB. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm talking about that too, Joe. I'm looking into ideas. Yes, I'm looking into all of those options. Mattisfaction, Joe, looking into it. Just right now, literally, I want to focus on what I've got. Now, you will also notice, well, no, I'm not going to go into that. I was about to confuse everybody, so we're not going to do that. But yeah, I've got ideas. Okay, so this past week, let's do this. Our videos were as follows. Now, you know what? I forgot all about. All right, tell you what, I'm going to do something real fast, guys. I'm going to do something real quick that I forgot to do. I have been asking a group of reviewers. Well, I'm not going to do it right now because nobody's going to answer me in time. All right, how about this? In the chat, I forgot to do a check it out for today because I've only done it for 1 week. Check it out is where I shout out a channel who had a video this week who that hasn't got the kind of attention that you think the review should. So I'm going to ask you guys, what is a review that or a video that has dropped this week that has not got the kind of attention that you think it should have? You guys drop it in the chat, and I'll go from there. But I'm going to tell you right now, today's review from me has not got the kind of views it should have. The Beyond EDC Linear, for those of you that like small knives, you should go check out that review. It's not really for me. It's a little too small, and the lock bar access is not great. Yeah, I know, Rusty. That's exactly what happened, which is why I've sold so many black micartas. You're exactly right. Ooh, there you go, Mattisfaction. Which what had a deep clip? Oh, the yeah, the linear. Yep. All right. So if anybody saw a review this week that didn't get the kind of views it should have, or if one of you guys have a channel and you don't think one of your videos, I'll shout you out right here and put your link up, and or somebody can help me put the link up, maybe Tim. Okay, Gideon stuff, Kaiser. Okay, that was the that's a good one. Let's go with that. Okay, I didn't get to finish watching it yet. But I will put the link up. So actually, Tim, if you can go find that link for me, that would be really helpful. So go to Gideon stuff. And yes, you did, Andrew, but feel free to drop it. And drop a link in the chat to his denim Kaiser video. So guys, that was a funny video. Basically talks about denim on the denim micarta and how it changed his life. And it's pretty funny. So you should look at that one. That's a great idea, Mattisfaction. Thank you. Now, as far as my videos this week, the Beyond EDC Linear is up today, and that only has 78 views. What is wrong? It's a good review whether you like the knife or not. So watch it. I'm just kidding. If you don't like the knife, I get it. I did the Artisan Ahab, and that one's got plenty of views, has done pretty well. Phenomenal knife. A couple little things I brought out, but if you just want a very thin, easy to carry EDC knife that will cut like crazy and feel good in the hand, Ahab, and it's like $66 or something like that. There you go. All right. So Tim B put the link up. Guys, please go check out Gideon's video. Check it out. Check it out is the name of the segment. And yeah, go sub to him as well. Sure. All right. And Andrew has the Hoback Summit, KnivesFAST Blue, and that's my summit. Enjoy that, Andrew. I know you are. KnivesFAST Blue Titanium. Are you actually carrying that in your pocket while you hiked, while you walked? If you are, you got like 800 bonus points from me because a lot of people said it was too big to carry. I thought it was perfect. KnivesFAST Blue Titanium Hinder XM18 and a wee banter. Very cool. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Sorry, I had to drink some. You should be proud, KC. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Very cool, Byron. Thank you, my friend. All of you have just been so kind. It's really, really awesome. Yeah, he's wearing a denim jacket. Exactly. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Yeah, very cool, Andrew. Yeah, bonus points. So what else this week? I had the Gladiator from Miguron. And again, a lot of fun knife, a couple little things. I wish Miguron would figure out how to either make their tolerances tighter or, use Loctite. If they would do that, it would mean a lot. You're paying not a ton for their knives. It's usually sub 200, but come on, a little bit of Loctite isn't going to kill anybody. Let's see. There was another one this week. Two more. I had the Arcane Abyss and the Titanium Atom Scales, both from Andrew Hubbard. Andrew, thanks for sending those along. Now, the Abyss, way better than I thought it would be. I felt one at Blade Show, but I don't think I gave it a fair shot. Carrying it and using it and cutting with it, phenomenal knife. I wish I could middle finger flick it. It's a little too tight for that. Andrew can, but it hurts. Great knife. I wish I could afford a Plethoros. That looks like my style of knife, and I really want to support the guy because his work is pretty awesome. And then the titanium scales on the Atom, if you can afford them, go get them. That thing felt so good in the hand with the contoured scales and the milling. Yeah, very, very nice. So thank you. We have Bobcats and Cougars. Yeah, well, you're prepared then. Yeah, and Tim, you can fix that usually. Well, okay. Did you put Loctite on the pivot? Because if you get it tight, you shouldn't have all that blade play. Like my my Valona, once I got it where it should be, there's no blade play. But there was up to the point that I put Loctite on the pivot. Pinion with unobtainium blade and unicorn horn handle. Ooh, Pinion made of moon rocks. The blade or the handle made of he's just gonna say yes is what he's gonna say. Oh well, yeah, no good. That's not good there. Tim. Pinion forged in the core of a star while it goes supernova. Ooh, how about a pinion forged in the fires of Mount Doom? That'd be pretty cool. But then, like, Gollum would bite my finger off, and yeah. That would be bad. Oh, okay. Hey, Grom, what is going on, Mr. Grom? You guys are hilarious. This is fun. So, that is the reviews this week. Now, as far as new knives that came in with this week, not a lot. Now, I did purchase and get this guy in on Saturday, which obviously we can review was last week. This is my Asher Douglas with the short clip. Love this knife. That micarta, though, is thirsty. I put oil on this thing, and it is already dry again. It is very thirsty, and I'm just going to, at this point, just carry it and let my own oils get on it. But that is some thirsty micarta. But yeah, if you can get a hold of an Asher Douglas or one of the Spiros coming up or any of his knives coming up, you should get at least one and try it because it's just a super cool knife. And again, fairly, reasonable, very reasonable price, $106 for S35 and micarta. And it's just, his ergos are good. His knives do look very similar. Pretty much all of them have a very similar vibe to them, but there's nothing wrong with that. Marble, carbon fiber, and titanium bolsters. Ooh, that might be for a future knife. Children's tears and dragon's breath? What the heck? No, she's not, Tim. Pinion made of Gonzo reviews win. We're going to make a Pinion out of Gonzo. Ashers are great knives. Yeah, that's interesting. Grom, Pikachu fur. Pinion made from Lefty's donation kangaroo pouch. Never. All right, and then I had this guy come in. This is the Devo Growler prototype made by Shielded Knives. Big, tall grind, flat grind. They're going to be, there I am. They're going to be stonewash, not satin, when they come out. But yeah, I mean, did you see that? It is definitely, I have to be careful because I don't want to lose have thumbnail problems like Kevin, but it is phenomenal. And they're going to round these scales off and make a few more changes. And this thing will it is a little square when you bear down. So they're literally rounding the edges off. And this thing is going to be really good. Charizard leather. Pinion made from the fuzzy feeling you get when you hear the pizza man walking up to your door. When? Any day now. Scott is doing a blurple anno on my Billy Wad demo. Ooh, that's cool, Rusty. That'll look kind of cool with that. Yeah, that'll look cool. All right, and then the only other, well, no, wait, there's two more that came in this week. You got the prototype of the QSP Hedgehog. Let me tell you guys, I am so happy by this resurgence of really nice modern material slip joints. This thing, listen. And then you got this crazy looking blade. I just love that kind of a razor look to it. Really, really cool. And then, of course, this sculpted micarta. Just really gorgeous. So nice. This is a prototype. They're coming in September. I carried this yesterday. We'll carry it a couple more times, obviously, before I do a final video on it. Pinion forged in the dragon melted Drogon melted down remains of the Iron Throne win. That TPK jigged titanium penguin is very nice. Can't believe how light it is. I told you, it's not that much lighter, but it just went over a spot where it just feels really light. Is it just Jazia? Bertarodi? Hello there. I'm sorry. I probably just totally butchered your name. Yeah, the Hedgehog is really cool, JB. I mean, good 4-finger knife for me. Again, blade's all dirty because I've actually carried and used it. And again, I mean, do you hear that when it goes home? Listen. Thunk. And then you got a long pull on both sides. Just super cool. I am really excited about that one. Pinion made of potato chips, so the action is super crispy. Pinion with Loch Ness Monster scales. That sounds great. Jedediah, but you can call me whatever you want. Jedediah sounds fine if I remember it. Yeah, good to have you here very much. Pinion with Bigfoot micarta. Bigfoot fur micarta. I like it. That's a great idea. You know what? Maybe I should. Oh, you know what? I should get some Pinions and then get some scales made from some of the G Carta. Oh, I gotta figure that out. All right, fine. Something else to think about. All right, so there's that. And then the other knife I already showed once, but the other knife that came in this week, sent to me by Spencer from Finch, is this 1929 with olive wood scales. I believe there's still some of these available. Anybody, are there still any of the copper carbon fiber ones out there anywhere? Copper topo, I think is what they're calling them, or something like that. And then what was the third one? It was olive wood. It was that. I can't remember what the third animal material was, but somebody tell me. Somebody will remember. It really is, Tim. It really, really is. And I think, JB, do you remember? I think the Hedgehog is sub 100. I want to say, I don't want to say, but I want to say it was sub $100. I just don't remember what the price was. So yeah, very excited. And again, that noise that everybody talks about, the ting. 1929 just makes a phenomenal noise opening. This one does have a little stiffer detent than my original 1929, but it's good. And it's breaking in already. White bone voodoo. Copper tone, carbon fiber, white bone, and olive wood. Okay, got it. Very, very cool. Sub 60. Wow. Okay. So here's the thing, guys. And again, JB, go here with me, and I'm not throwing any shade on a Rough Rider Reserve. You guys know I love the Rough Rider Reserves. And let me get this out. Hold on. I've got the Barlow, and this is great. And this was $40, but I got to tell you, it is a pretty significant. This thing is so good, and if it's going to be sub 60, so that's $20 more than this. You're good if you like the Rough Rider Reserves. Find the extra money and get you one of these. Now, it is a larger slip joint, okay, but it's not that heavy. And I mean, I'm digging this thing. And Plenipote, you got a lanyard hole back here, and again, there are no gaps. You can't see it on there. You go. No gaps in that back spring. Yeah, tight as it can be. Nice seam here. Really well done. I mean, for that price, and let's see, what is the steel? And is it 14C? Yeah, come on. 14C, textured micarta, great walk and talk. I will be getting one of these. I can just tell you that right now. I will find a way to do it. Mattisfaction, this is the QSP made Hedgehog coming out in September. Phenomenal. If you're not in on it, Mattisfaction, check it out in the Apex group. It's in there. This is a pass around. So you can definitely check it in there. That's QSP, Plenipote. There's your QSP logo there. Yep. Just sub 60. This thing is a home run. Just absolutely a home run. White Mountain Knives also has 3 versions of the 1920, all 3 versions of the 1929. Guys, don't forget White Mountain Knives, great people, all 3 versions of the 1929 and 10% off with code KnivesFAST at checkout. So there you go. Therapeutic Edge. Hello, Peter. Happy Friday, my friend. Good to see you, brother. Good to see my friend Peter. Tony Boombots. Hello, Tony. There are 44 people in here. That is awesome for a Friday afternoon. I appreciate it, guys. Threw my hat in the ring. There you go, Matt. It's worth taking a look at. And this growler, I'm really enjoying carrying this one. I like a lot of belly on a knife, and it's really, really cool. This is going to be a home run for Kev. So, and Colin, of course, for Devo. Really cool knife. Well, it is so good to see you, Peter. Definitely. So that's kind of the weekend review. We got about 13 minutes left. That's kind of all I had. For anybody coming in late, the Pinion pre-order is still up and available. The 3-packs are still there, but I am going to start limiting those at some point. I got it open for now, but I gotta anyway. I gotta keep an eye on what I'm doing and how many I'm selling or whatever. I don't even know how to explain what I'm trying to say. And then, but there are plenty to be had. So please go check it out, TempestKnives.com. Thank you, Tim B. And as a matter of fact, since I have it ready, we'll just show this. There is the website. When you go, it says Tempest Knives open now. Click below, and it should say pre-order open now. I got to fix that when I'm done here. Let me write myself a note. I thought it did. I must have changed it at some point and forgot to. So if you click on that Shop Now button, that takes you to the options, and you can just click on them and purchase right there. If you click on a specific one, you can also open up all the specs and notes and different things here. And there you go. So very cool. I am super excited that these are moving. It is amazing. Absolutely and completely just amazing. Super excited after kind of not making it the first time around. Learned a lot. I kind of am, this is going to sound dumb. I kind of am, well, I won't say glad. I'll say I'm fortunate that I had a failure, because I think I learned a lot. I learn more from failure sometimes than I do from Ren and Stimpy, Spirit Run, Pinion. Ooh, beige backspacer. But there you go, Grom. Yeah, that's right. You got the whole one at Blade Show. That's right. So going to be a company making scales that will work. Those conversations are in what's the word? In the works. I am talking to a company about that. I have been for a while. They've been very busy. We're going to get back to that very soon. Yes, I am talking to somebody about making scales. Waiting to hear back from them right now. Everyone, Blaze EZC is having a sale tonight at 6 p.m. Okay. There you go, Mike. Sweet knives. Very awesome. So any questions, anything? On break one. It did very cool, Peter. I'm glad you did, man. I'm really glad you did. I got a new knife and a spice desk gear. What? A spice desk gear. Spice desk gear? I don't know what but I'm glad you got a new knife. What's your new knife? Blue hardware. Yeah. You could do that pretty easily since it's titanium. Could do that pretty easily. So has everybody got good plans for the weekend? My plans look like actually trying to relax a little bit. I do have some yard work to do. I got to spray weeds. Got to get the Roundup out and make myself susceptible to whatever disease that is those lawyers talk about on TV all the time. Is that terrible or not? It's pretty terrible. Sorry. I have a couple of messages here, and I'm making sure I didn't miss something. Okay, so Tim B sent me a picture of this really cool. Who is this by? Vosteed. Okay, Vosteed pry bar. Look at that thing. They're calling it a Shark Bomb pry bar. Look at that. That's pretty interesting. Has a loop over wire clip. He said it says $39, but he said pry bar 10 gets you $10 off. So it's pry bar 20 is for those that bought the nightshade. Okay, so it's $19 if you can use the pry bar 20 if you bought the nightshade, but if not, you still get $10 off. So it's $29. So really cool. That's whoops. Might help to put it back up. That's pretty cool. Interesting. Very interesting looking pry bar. That's actually one. It's got some class to it. I may have to look at that one. I said I wasn't going to carry a pry bar, but that's cheap enough and has enough extra stuff going on. Nah, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, no, very cool. Let me know what you think of it. Yeah, I understand, Rusty. I got a meeting coming up too. I had a long one right before this too, so I actually hope to get up for a minute when we're done and walk around because I've been sitting here way too much. Sitting is not. I usually at my work desk at work I have a stand-up desk. I wish I had one here at home. I like to stand up way more than I like to sit down. And then did I have another message? I want to make sure I'm not missing something somebody wants me to talk about in the. Doesn't look like it. So, yeah, definitely was up late, JB. I'll shout you some details in a little while here. Oh, you did get one, JB. Yeah, I mean, I might try it just because of that bomb thing, the shark looking bomby thing. I might have to just do that. Because it definitely looks interesting and it gives me something else to talk about in between knife. So I may have to do that. Kind of interesting looking for sure. So there you go, guys. That's about link it up. Okay, let me see if I can do that real quick. Tim, can you just throw the link up there for the pry bar that you sent me, please? Is that easy enough for you? If not, I can do it. It's just not as easy for me right now. It's a long story, but Instagram isn't working on my computer right now. There you go. Tim's got you. I knew he would. So there you go. Very, very cool. Check it out. And again, the code was PryBar10 for 10% off. And if you ordered the Nightshade, you can use PryBar20. And one is $10 off and one's $20 off. Okay. Where was I? All right. And it's titanium too. For that price? Very cool. I mean, you can try Vu. I don't know if you and Tim follow each other on Instagram. If you do, you can send him the link. If you put it up, it won't go through. But guys, check out Vu. Is that on Instagram or is that on YouTube? Vu. According to their site, it's made from solid 3/16 grade 5 TC4 titanium bar. Very cool. Yeah, Matisfaction, I may have to check it out after this. Yeah, Tim, you just sold a bunch of pry bars, buddy. That's pretty funny. So yeah, I'm gonna write myself a note. Okay, so again, I want to go back over a couple of things and then we'll wrap this up. I don't know if I'll even carry it if I do get it, but if I don't, maybe I'll give it away. Who knows? So, number one, Monday night, we'll have KF Live. Right now, it's me, myself, and I. I don't have a guest Monday night lined up at this point in time. Friday, there will be no weekend review. I will be out of town. And then the following Friday, JB and I will do month in review on the 5th. So very excited. Pinions, we are at 250 sold. Hopefully more today. And very close to covering all my expenses. Still got a little ways to go, but you know, the order is covered and that's cool. What was I saying? Yeah, that was the next thing. The order is placed and we are running and going. So, and live stream. So tonight you have Bees with Live at the Hive at 8:15. Anybody else tonight? Let me look at Scott N's thing he sent to me. Scott, we're going to go over here. So let's see who's. It looks like Metal Complex tonight, 8 to 9 p.m. But last week you went a little different time than that, I think. Everyday Minimalist, Bees Blades, and Mike Emler all live tonight. Tomorrow you got JB Big Red EDC will be late night, 10 p.m. Pacific, 1 a.m. Eastern. And then Sunday you got Zach at, first you got Tri-State at whatever time that is, 11:30. You got Zach at, that was 11:30 Eastern, by the way, at 3 p.m. Eastern. And Peter Christine around the 5 o'clock-ish time. And then OCD for EDC at 8 p.m. Central, Eastern. So very, very excited. Thank you, Grom. Appreciate it, man. Okay, here's the link to Vu's video. If you're interested, please go check it out. Jimmy Slash is also apparently live tonight. Thank you for pointing that out. I appreciate it. Definitely will shout him out. So make sure you check out all those. I am so flipping tired. I already don't feel like being up till yours is on tomorrow night, JB, but we'll see how I sleep tonight. Hopefully I get some rest tonight. Literally, I feel like just passing out and falling asleep right now, but I'm in good spirits and having a lot of fun, and that's great. So I just wanted to get everything done last night with Kubi. So we did. Very, very good. Drop bear. You like that? Yes, that's exactly right. Yeah, there you go, man. I have not, Matt, if you know anything about me, I think 24/7. My wife often tells people that I don't know if I should say this, but that I'm not super forgetful. I just have too much in my brain and some of it falls out my ears. So I think 24/7 and I don't stop thinking. So literally when I decided I was going to go do a pre-order instead of a Kickstarter with this, all I've thought is, am I going to make it? Am I going to make it? Am I going to make it? Every day, all day long. Ask JB. I must have said it 1,000 times. So being here is a joy. I said relief yesterday, but it's a joy. It's an absolute joy. And the fact that I get to place these knives that I feel very passionate about, and a lot of people really enjoyed at Blade Show, in your hands is thrilling. Absolutely joy. So, yep. Yeah. Yeah, Matt, and again, someday this will come back. It's going to be in a little different form. I have some ideas. 2 or 3 knives down the road, probably 3 or more. We'll try this again. Different configuration, couple of changes, and we're going to try it again because I feel passionate about especially the ergonomics of this knife. And we'll see. Oh, Chuck Norris tears. I like that idea. By the way, Matt, I know JB dug this. Did you guys see? I think you did say you like this Issuing Stitches. The rock and roll Hank is got to be one of my, I've got to get one of these for myself. I like that Hank a lot. Issuing Stitches does some really cool Hanks, and that one is the bomb. So I can't wait to give that away. I just saw it and I had to mention it again. The return of the 51. Probably call it something different though, David, just to be very awesome. I mean, to be very awesome, to be very honest, I will probably call it something else just because there's a little bit of a stigma there. I know, JB, but I just don't feel like it'll sell the way it is, but we'll see. Hey, again, I just want to say this, Tony. Do not feel, if you cannot afford a Pinion, look, you being here in the chat means the world to me. So please don't feel guilty at all, man. Everybody's got to make their own financial decisions. I bought that Douglas, that Asher Douglas. Haven't bought anything else since Blade Show. And it feels weird, but I just don't have the money right now to do it. I've got money tied up in different purchases and different things. I want to make sure I'm doing the right thing for my family. So you got to do what you got to do. Revenge of the 51. Revenge of the 51st. There you go. Warp 51. I have a name picked out. You guys will like the name. It's all good. I'm with JB on the Mach 51. It's yeah, I would love to get it out like it is. I really would. Yeah. So anyway, so that's it. I got to get back to work. I know some of you already had to leave because of the same thing. Everybody have a great rest of your Friday. Keep a smile on, man. There's, too much going on to sit here and worry and fret. And I'm like the chief worry and fretter of the world. So, Tempest Knives, Fluffy Snow Flurry. I like it. I'll call it the Tempest Knives Smoke and Mirrors, and then maybe people won't realize it's still the Mach 51. Thank you. Will do, Byron. I got work to finish up and family time this evening, but I'll get some rest. I may pass out on the couch at some point, and we shall see. So was trying to see. Nope, I did not see an order come through. I thought I did. I was going to cheer if there was an order, but nope. So thank you, everyone, for the fun, the hilarious the Pinion configurations in the chat and all the different things. Just so much fun. Thank you guys for all you do. And again, no month in review, week in review next Friday. I'll be working. And by the way, if you guys ever want fun, look up the what is it called? Anyway, in West Virginia, in the Greenbrier Valley, there is a quiet zone because there's a radio telescope or a satellite dish that points at space. And there's a quiet zone, so there's no cell signals. There's nothing. The only time when I come back in to eat or to my condo, I have Wi-Fi. I can't make a call. So no, there will be no videos. I'll get some stuff and maybe post it when I'm in Wi-Fi, but there's no lives. There's, there's none of that stuff. And I'll be working 10 to 12 hour days for 4 days in a row. So, yeah, so that's fun. JB, have a good one. Mike Curtis, Plenipote, Mike Jernak, Vu, Mike Curtis, David Iverson, Tim B, Andrew Hubbard. Oh, Lord, I hate doing this because I always miss somebody. But Mattisfaction, everybody, I just appreciate every one of you guys and anybody that was here that I just didn't say your name just now. Thank you, Tony Boombots. Thanks, Tim S. All of you guys have a great weekend. And thank you so much for your support. Give me a thumbs up on the way out. I know you haven't done it yet, so hit that thumbs up. Give me a comment after a post. And thanks for watching the KnivesFAST channel.